Guys, as you can see right there, you have a crooked politician, Oliver Gilbert, Pee Wee Herman lookalike. You can't make this up. This guy dresses like Pee Wee Herman in 2023. Look at this guy. And that's not even the worst suit he has. That's probably one of the nice suits he has. He be dressing like a straight clown up in here. We got the Crooked County Attorney, Jerry. She helps the county commission rip you off. Miami-Dade County. And all these people, all these people that you see here, they all kiss butt to crooked politicians. All these people do is kiss butt to crooked politicians. They have no respect for themselves. Because only a person with no self-respect would kiss butt to a crooked politician. This is the chairman. Hi, my name's Oliver Gilbert, and I'm a crooked politician. I want to destroy Miami. I'm going to support Joe Biden till he starts World War III. Miami-Dade. Crooked politician. What's up, brother? How you doing? Good to see you, man. How's everything? Thank you. We have the mayor of Miami. Very nice lady. I like the mayor. She's cool. Very nice person. The mayor. Mayor of Miami. She's always very nice to me. She's a Democrat, though, so don't trust Democrats. She's nice, but she's a Democrat, so be careful. Your money goes to pay these crooked politicians and their salaries. And these crooked politicians, a few months ago, they approved a salary increase for themselves. Did you get a salary increase? Did you get a raise? No, but the politicians got a raise. And this is the Miami-Dade County Commission. I signed up to speak on 2 agenda items, so I'll stand in front of these crooked politicians that steal our money. They want us to get involved in the World War III. They say we're going to support Ukraine to the very end. We got to get rid of these people. I'm going to speak my mind. Look at this. We got Debbie Wasserman Schultz. We have a Democrat Party heavyweight here. Debbie Weaselface Schultz is here. You can't make this up, folks. Straight from the Barack Obama party. Look at this crooked politician. You can't make this up, guys. This is one of the most crooked politicians in the state of Florida. Debbie, Debbie, didn't you retire, you crook? Didn't this crooked lady retire? We're doing this here. Is she a politician still or no? Ma'am, are you still a politician or not? All right, so how are you going to destroy our lives, crooked politician? Debbie Weaselface Schultz right here. Guys, she's a member of the Democrat Party Mafia. She wants us to get involved into World War III. This is the people that we need to stop. Why do you want to start World War III, ma'am? Why do you want us to get involved in World War III? Don't violate my First Amendment, sir, please. I have every right to peacefully protest government. And this lady, her party's been stealing money for years. Her party wants to get us involved in World War III, so we have to peacefully protest it because they want to support Ukraine to the very end, and we're not going to allow it. You want to support Ukraine to get us into World War III, you and your party, the Democrat Party Mafia. Oh, because she's royalty, because she's friends with the president, she gets to sit in the front. Mafia. She's friends with Joey the Don. Joey who sold out to China. China Joe. She sold out to China Joe. Yo, we got crooked politician, Mr. Black Pee Wee Herman. Why do you dress like Pee Wee Herman, bro?
At night, the flashing strobe lights lighting the night sky. Happy to report, they are out. The smell is gone, feels like during the pandemic. Lots of peace and quiet. Now it's time to take action. You have the power of the people. You were elected to make sound decisions.
I just want to say I stand in full support of with everyone back here in moving the plant to a different location, maybe out west, past Metro West Jail. You know where Metro West Jail is? Maybe a little bit west of that. Maybe that'll be a reasonable location. I'm just throwing out that idea. I'm going to read a prepared statement, and then I'm going to speak exclusively about the agenda item so I don't violate any of the rules. I have everything written down here. The Board of County Commissioners is violating my First Amendment rights. I come to every meeting, and I'm never allowed to address the issues that I'm concerned about. I have a list of grievances from residents and business owners that work regular 9 to 5 and can't show up here. They ask me to bring their concerns to the county commission, but I'm never allowed to address those concerns. I demand the Miami-Dade County Commission abolish the rules violating free speech, and I demand the county commission respect the First Amendment. Now, I'm going to read part 2 here, which is the agenda item, and I'm going to read the agenda item. I signed up to speak to agenda item 6B2. Discussion item regarding illegal animal dumping in South Dade. I just want to make it legal to dump the filthy animals of the county commission anywhere in Miami-Dade County. Can we make that legal? Please? Can we dump the filthy animals in the county commission because you people do nothing?
Your time just expired.
My time didn't expire. I got 20 seconds. You see what I mean? They're violating my First Amendment. Crooked Miami-Dade, crooked Sergeant of Arms. You taking my time, crooked politician.
Sir.
Don't serve me. I pay your salary.
You pay taxes.
I pay a lot of taxes, pal.
We're going to call the next list of names.
I pay a lot of taxes, pal.
This is common. This is common.
Give me my phone, sir.
Come on up.
I'm allowed to cover the meeting. You're kicking me out of the meeting?
And just chill out for a minute.
I'm chilling out. Then let me.
Just relax, Papa.
Thank you.
Please.
Thank you.
I'm here today to address a pressing issue that I believe should be given careful consideration by this esteemed body. As you all know, the county's waste-to-energy plant operated by Covanta, which is located within our city of Doral, caught fire February 12th and persisted for about 2 weeks. I want to first thank the men and women of Miami-Dade County Fire Rescue for their prompt and diligent response. I also want to thank the county mayor and her entire team for her consistent updates and communications with our city's leadership team. I also want to thank each and every one of you for taking my calls, for listening to my pleas, and for many of you who have already joined me on site and in our community to view the impacts of this on our community. For those of you who have not been, I urge you to please come and see it for yourself. This impacts our neighbors, our schools, our parks, and our businesses. The issue at hand now concerns the future operations and redevelopment of this plant. The issue of waste management is one we all face together as a county. However, for Doral, it's much more than the concerns of how trash will be processed. For us, it is also a concern of health and quality of life. The plant has been a source of concern for many residents of Doral for many years. Just last year, we were here in these very chambers asking to be heard as a community. The plant is situated in close proximity to several residential areas and has been a source of increased traffic, horrible smells, and negative impacts to the environment and air quality. The negative impact of this facility is on the health and well-being of the residents and cannot be overstated. Independent studies have shown that exposure to hazardous air pollutants can lead to serious health risks such as respiratory, cardiovascular,
Madam Mayor,
and neurological problems. I'm wrapping up.
Bring it up. Just, you got a little more time left.
I'm
finish.
wrapping it up right now.
Thank you.
Amongst other, this plant has been operating in Doral for over 40 years now, and while some measures have been taken in the past to address concerns of pollution, these measures have not been adequate or effective enough. It is high time for the county to take a bold step and consider a long-term waste management solution and appropriate location for this plant. For Doral, Doral is a growing city and one that has made many impacts in Miami-Dade County.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate your time, your consideration, and we look forward to hearing the fruitful discussion on item 6B1.
Cava and the County Commission. My name is Mackenzie Martlin, and I'm the Climate Justice Director with Florida Rising, and I live at my heart goes out to the community of Doral, who experienced a blazing fire for an entire week from the Covanta incinerator. That the community has, for years, have been complaining about the odor and asking for it to be shut down. Since 2019, there have been 4 fire incidents that had occurred in Covanta incinerator. And any one of those fires could have been the same situation that happened February 12th. This is very much a man-made disaster that we can prevent in the future by simply keeping the incinerator shut down permanently and moving towards a legitimate zero waste plan that does not include a brand new incinerator in the county, period. We need to move towards a zero waste plan that creates jobs across the county, in each municipality, and assures that every resident in this county has clean air and clean land and is not exposed to pollution. And by zero waste, I mean strategies that aim to reduce waste, right? Through source reduction and separating collections, composting, and recycling. And I know some are asking simply to move the incinerator, but that will not fix the problem of the waste and the pollution that exists. The community of Doral does not deserve this incinerator, and neither does any other community in this county. We have landfills that are nearly at capacity in Doral and throughout the county that still cause pollution on our communities. And Commission, I ask you today, and this question was posed, are you willing to allow a new incinerator in your district? And again, this community of Doral does not deserve this incinerator either. And so I'm asking that we move forward and bring forth solutions that move towards zero waste. Thank you.
33178, and I am here as a member of the City Council of Doral, and from one elected official to multiple others. I come here representing a community that needs solutions, that needs to be visible, that needs a voice. I really just want to thank all of those of you that came to our city, to our community, to look at the facility and to look at what happened almost 3 weeks ago with it burning, and those of you that are still in contact with us, and those of you that have considered different options for a waste to energy facility. I want you to look at behind me of all of the residents, our communities here, asking for you to help us. And I want you to remember, because some of you came from municipal government, some of you have been in my position, in our position, and I want to thank our mayor and our vice mayor for being here, for really pushing this issue. And I want to ask for 3 very important things. The first one is to please refrain from operating the facility that was burned. We think it's a danger, and our priority is to protect the health and the wellness of our community. We would also ask that you please move this facility away from not just our community, but from any community. I don't think that moving it a mile away to Medley is going to be sufficient. This facility, if you do build another one, has to be moved away from proximity to any community. And then third, I want to ask and urge you to please consider how we can come up with a future of zero waste. I think that has to be part of the long-term solution. And again, thank you for your consideration, and I do hope that you support us in making sure that our community and our residents are safe and healthy. Thank you.
I was speaking in the meeting, and I called the commissioner a filthy animal, and he kicked me out. I had about 25 seconds left on the clock, and he shut off my microphone, and I almost got kicked out of the building. I had to talk to the police director, the head of the police department, to control his employee. His employee had taken my phone and my gimbal, and he wouldn't give it back to me until I left the meeting. And then I spoke with the police director, and the police director told him, listen, calm down, and I'm gonna get your phone back. But do me a favor, calm down, because I was screaming in the meeting, give me back my phone, you crook. I pay your salary. I'm screaming in the cop's face because he took my phone, disrespected me. And I was speaking in front of the meeting, right? I was speaking to the commissioners and they cut off my microphone. And I had just told the commissioners, stop violating my First Amendment. Stop violating my First Amendment. And then they cut off my microphone 10 seconds later because I called them a filthy animal. I have the First Amendment right to call the politicians a filthy animal. If I don't like you, I'm gonna call you a filthy animal. I'm gonna call you a filthy animal and I'm gonna say we could dump you in the middle of the woods because you're a filthy animal. And then he cut off my microphone. I'm never allowed to speak. I'm never allowed to express myself in this meeting. I always have to hold back, or I always have to tweak my words. I can never express myself here. These people love violating the First Amendment. And the fact of the matter is, everybody was talking about a plant that they want to move, an incinerator. The incinerator is not going to get moved. These people are crooked. The only way they're going to move the incinerator is if you pay them $1 million. You put $1 million in their bank account and they're going to move the incinerator.